Well, good morning, guys. It is F13, Friday the 13th. You know, so many people go so crazy about the whole Friday the 13th thing. Like, ooh, don't go out, don't do this, don't do that, woo wah, woo wah. And you gotta question that. This is a crazy day. I gotta admit, Friday the 13th has always had a connotation to it that's kind of, ooh and mystical. And funny thing is, our auction for tonight is loaded with spooky Halloween stuff and masks and all kinds of decor that's really crazy. So I'm like, well, how fitting, Friday the 13th. Woo! What if you looked at 13 as a lucky number instead of an unlucky number? Would you believe that hotels and buildings used to not acknowledge a 13th floor because they thought of some crazy ass folklore? If you got any faith whatsoever, other than believing in the devil himself, I think that you'd have the faith that if you build a building and there's 15 floors, that just because you don't name the 13th floor the 13th, that it doesn't exist and stuff like that. I just think that's crazy. I say you turn it into something cool. That was my lesson of the day is, you know, uh, old auctioneer friend of mine, Johnny Green, if y'all are listening and know him, he used to say, we're going to turn chicken shit into chicken soup. And I always laughed, and I'm like, what's he supposed to mean by that? Because I was really young back then when I met him. He was an older guy, good guy. And he'd say, it doesn't matter what you got in front of you. It matters what you do with it. And it was so true. Because same thing with Friday the 13th, we could go, ooh, we might have a bad night tonight, or it might be, tough, or people are scared, or you might go, you know what, let's make it fun, where you guys, I set our preview video to some crazy, spooky sounding music and all kinds of fun like that. What a turnaround, what a twist on anything in life. You can look around you and find 100 things wrong, and you can look around you and find 101 things that are right and amazing. And right doesn't always mean perfect, okay? Because guess what? Sometimes I get out and do these little shorts on the way to the office for you, and I forget to turn on the do not disturb, and somebody calls and blurts out the most important part of the video. I could go, oh, that ruined it, or I could go, learn. Next time, like today, I made sure the do not disturb is on. And think about that. When do you need to turn your do not disturb on? What are some of the things you need to filter out the what's wrong finally and look for what's right? And you're like, wow, I didn't quite think that this whole 13th thing was going to be about just kind of filtering out wrong and looking more for what's right. Put on a different color glasses, guys. You know what? It's murky this morning. It's rainy and icky here in Central Florida. You put these yellow bright glasses on, and everything's crystal clear, and the clarity. So I'm looking at the good stuff. I'm looking at more of the green because it brings out the green and stuff. And this isn't woo wah. You might have just tuned in and go, oh God, he's lost it. No, it's not the woo wah. It's like look at the green and the fresh greenery the rain's bringing, and it's like, wow, this is kind of nice. As opposed to looking and going, oh, it's a murky, cloudy day, and then the crackhead walks in front of me behind the building. She's not paying attention to my big old van. Absolutely crazy how people allow their lives to get to that. And I'm sure she's got a story and a reason and everything else. But what a sad state of affairs. And yeah, okay, I'm blocked in here. So we're going to go ahead and sign off for the morning, guys. Live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams.